Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Wake Up Wednesday. And I am Debbie Cronister. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So today I'm going to do a really fun project. It's one that we did recently at a class. And I want to show you some product that is just really fun. And I don't have hardly any of it left anymore just because I've used it all and I've had to order more. And it's the Wildflower birthday. Let me see if I have any paper left. I do have the paper left. So it comes with, and I wish I had some of it left. It comes with all of these little punch outs. Let's see, what do I have left in here? There's got to be something in here, right? Here's one. So all these little punch outs. So 2 of the sheets of DSP are these punch outs. And then you get 2 sheets of every one of these. So this is one right here. I love this one. This one is just so fun. And then this is a beautiful, I love this pink. This is going to go with a lot of our new spring sets. A nice, it's probably, pretty in pink. It might be both pinks. It probably is the bubble bath as well. And then the green that goes with it. And on the back I didn't show you the backs of the other ones. The back of this one has birthday cakes. The back of the pink one, the pink plaid, has some flowers and leaves. And the back of this one has the flowers and leaves as well. So this one has kind of a yellowish tint to it, and this one has almost a blue tint to it. So you can see the difference between those two. Let's see, what else? What's the 4th paper? Here's the 4th paper. And it's, you can see it's gold in there. That is just a beautiful paper. And the back of it has leaves on it. It's pretty simple. So anyway, that is the set that I'm using today. And I made a whole bunch of cards with it. But the one I want to show you today is a card that goes on a bag. Excuse me. So I have this cute little bag here, and I don't think I have a piece of paper for it. Let me grab a piece of pretty in pink here, and my paper trimmer, and we'll go this way. So I'm going to cut this at 3 inches. Let's go this way, because this is probably 5.5, or at least. Okay, so let's cut it at 3. And I know my bag is 5.25 inches across, so that's where I'm going to cut that. Okay, the next step. There's 2 different ways you can do this. Since we no longer have the word window punch, which is what I prefer to use, I'm going to put this at about, if you have the word window punch, that is the easiest way to do this. So I'm going to put this at about 1 3/4, because I want a larger section at the top. And I'm going to cut it starting at, I don't want to leave a whole lot, but I'm going to leave, let's see, if I leave 3/4 of an inch down here, let's start with that and see how that works. My card is going to be 4 1/4, so that should be, I'm going to leave 3/4 of an inch at each end. And then I'm just going to move it to the 2-inch mark here and come back to 5 1/4, or to 4 3/4. 4 1/2, 4 3/4. Okay. And then I'm just going to cut between those 2 lines. So I'm just using this little knit mark on my paper trimmer to cut this first one. And then I'm just going to use my paper snips to cut the other one. And just cut that little. So what you want, that's what you want in there. I'm not sure that's going to be wide enough. We're going to try it. Let's see. Nope, we have to go a little wider. So I'm going to say it should have been probably, let's put that at 2 inches. And let's go, leave a 1/2 inch on each end. Because we want some give to be able to slip that in and out of. And that is a 1/2 inch on this end. It's just the other end I needed to trim a little off. And so move that back So you're going to go 1 3/4. You're going to go from a 1/2 inch to 4 3/4 inches. And we're going to trim that in between there as well. I'm doing this the hard way. Like I said, if you have a punch, it's so much easier. I'm going to go grab my punch. Give me a second here. It's sitting right up here. If you have a punch, I'm going to show you how to do it with a punch. So any punch, like the word window, or I'm going to cut that at 3 inches. Let's make sure this is long enough. I didn't cut down to 5 1/4, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, now I know it's 5 1/4 by 3 inches. This is so much easier. If you have any kind of punch that's like this, there's another one that had pointed ends. That will work as well. Don't remember the name of that one, but this one was around for so long. It's called a word window punch. And I'm going to go right to the edge of the paper with the edge of the punch and just punch there. I'm going to move over and go right to the center. And I'm going all the way down into my punch. And then same thing over here. I'm just going to go right to the edge, just like that, and punch there. Now I have this nice, big, smooth punch opening, and it looks like that's bigger than what I needed, but that's okay. I'm going to trim off a little bit. So I cut it at 3 inches. I think 2 3/4 is probably enough because we don't need that much on the bottom. We need it on the top. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I have this little bag. I'm going to give you the measurements of the bag because I'm not sure. Flat, it's 5 1/4 by 8 1/2. So that's the size of the little bag here. I bought these at one of the big box, no, at one of the, I bought this at a craft store. I bought it at Michael's, to be honest with you. But I'm sure you can buy them on Amazon. You can buy them anywhere. So I'm going to take this little tab here with the larger end at the top, and I'm just going to glue it right onto there. Now you can see my card is going to go through this opening, and it's going to decorate the bag. But there's this cute little border that's in the kit. Little, what do I call those things? Anyway, it's going to go on the front of the bag. So I'm just going to put some adhesive on here, maybe some green glue. And I want to glue this down. I don't want it flapping. So I'm going to attach that to the front of my bag. Oops. Just like that. And you can see that already makes the bag look really cute. It decorates my bag nicely. I'm going to trim off these little tabs on the corner, these little ends sticking out here on the corner. Just like that. And there's my bag. It's ready to go. Okay, now let me do the card. So for our card, and this little border was on, it was in that kit, okay? Just so you know. I think I'm tipped down a little bit. Let's get it up a little bit so you've got a better shot of my tabletop. Okay, we're going to use the beautiful balloons that were in that kit as well. And I'm going to start with this, and I'm just going to stamp in Blueberry Bushel. And Blueberry Bushel is one of the colors that coordinates with that paper pack. Just like that. And we're going to stamp it right down here in the bottom. Just like that. And I have a little hair on my, looks like a Dante hair on there. So let's just flip that over and do it again. No hairs. Nope. Okay. Okay, good. And that's the only stamping on this card because everything else is the die cuts. So this is a quick and easy. You could make up a dozen quick and easy cards using this paper pack. It would have been a great one for an online class. So if you see one that comes through as an online class somewhere, it's something to consider. I did do a class on it. I did an in-person class. So I do still have a few going out in the mail. I think I'm missing a layer, a pink. Let's put our pink on here. So for this, I use the bubble bath. And we'll attach that to the front of the card, just leaving that little bit of edge all the way around. And on the inside of my card, I'm going to put, and I always put layers on the inside of my card. I'm going to attach this to my blueberry bushel, and that will go on the inside of my card. Now, when I do my cards, I don't attach them because if I decide to stamp it, it's much easier to stamp 2 layers than it is to stamp when it's inside the card. So that will go right in here. And these are going to go on the front. And I'm going to put those on with dimensionals, my balloons. And put a bunch of dimensionals. Let me grab a couple little ones, mini ones. For down here. Can I put one on the very bottom? I'd like to. We're going to just put it there. Okay. And then just attach that right on there. And there's our card. Just all done. Really quick and simple. You could add some Wink of Stella to it, but you see it. It's not fit. Oh, there. Let's try that. I was say it's not fitting there. And look at how that decorates that bag. It makes it just so pretty to give as a gift. And of course, this would go on the inside of the card. And it just makes for a really quick and easy gift. So if you need a gift bag really quick and you want something cute and you've got some of these plain white bags, it's a great way to decorate the bag. And the card comes out and up, and you are set to go. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you need any supplies, be sure to go to stampwithdeb.com, and there you'll find the link for this. I will tell you, it might take me a little while to get the video on. Like I said, my kids are here, and I really want to spend time with them. So I'm sure you guys all understand. I'll have it on later today. Thank you. Bye-bye.